What's up, guys? It's Daniel Garner coming at y'all with a brand new video. Now I'm bringing it back to the roots, man. Now it's a universal fact that everybody loves Regular Show, bro. If you say you don't, watch it again. You watch it again, you still don't like it, you owe me a fade. Regular Show is the greatest cartoon of all time. It's what I grew up with. I don't care what nobody say, bro. This era or whatever last era of Cartoon Network that Regular Show was in, that was the last good era of cartoons in general. Regular Show, Adventure Time, Gumball. But my personal favorite Regular Show, bro. It's a lot of go-to characters. Today we're gonna be ranking them on a tier list. It's been a while since I made a tier list video, man. But we'll get into it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button to support the channel. Hit the notification bell to get all my newest uploads. Hey, share the video with your friends, man. Let's get right into it. Now, as you guys can see, it's a lot of people we need to weed out. I don't know where this C+ came from, but as you see, we got Icon. Basically, the show would not be the show without this character. That's basically what an Icon is. Their impact. This character needs to be here. Not as impactful, but they're right there. B tier. You know, they're kind of in the middle, you know. This could be someone's favorite character. They could have some good moments. They didn't bring that much to the show. You know, honestly, if they weren't in the show, you know, it wouldn't really change anything. But they still have a few good moments that might gain them a little bit of fans. You get what I'm saying? Maybe if they're a likable character, but they just was on there for like one episode or a couple episodes. D tier. If you're D tier, I only put you there because I know who you are. Who is for like, who the hell are you? Why are you even in the show? Here we go. All right, we're gonna start with the Who tier, bro. I basically know everybody here, but for tier list sakes, I'm going to put people who shouldn't even be in the show. This baby right here, whack, shouldn't even be in the show. This is Death's son right here. Episode he was in is basically they were taking care of him. You know, they owed Death a favor. They owed Death a favor. So he basically said, watch my kid until I get back from date night. If anything happens to him, if the night doesn't go good, Muscle Man's a dead man walking. You know what I'm saying? He captured Muscle Man in a little ball. But if they do a good job, Muscle Man is safe. This kid was just being annoying as hell the whole night, basically. You look at him, he's a demon child, bro. But he don't hold no weight in no damn Regular Show. We saw him one time and he wasn't even a likable character when he was on the screen. Who is he? I don't even know his name. I just know he's Death's son. Now, also in Who, I'm gonna put the animatronics from the Fuzzy Dice episode. This is the episode where they wanted to get Pop some fuzzy dice for his birthday. The only way to get them was to win a bunch of tickets at an arcade. But basically, they actually ended up winning all the tickets they needed, and when they went to cash them in, these animatronics came to life, steal the fuzzy dice from them once they got it. Bro, these are literal bots, bro. Nobody give a damn about them. I don't even know their name. I think they reappeared in another episode. Like I said, bro, these could have been replaced by anybody, bro. These some damn animatronics. I don't give a damn about them. I mean, really, if you look at it, they some knockoffs. We got Freddy Fazbear right here. We got Chica, and then there's Bonnie. So if I could give you a name and nobody give a damn, bro, watch out. Now this is a Bushman. He's from the later seasons. I think he was just there to teach them about safety. Bro, I don't give a damn about you, bro. And this old ass man right here, I definitely remember his face. For some reason, I can't even remember what episode he's from. So that's how you know he should be there. I'm looking at everybody else. I know everybody else, and I know where they're gonna go. D tier, we're gonna start with Maylard. At first, you don't really like Benson that much. He's an authoritative figure, especially if you're a kid. He's always yelling at Mordecai and Rigby, even though they deserve it. You know, you still feel some kind of way about him. But the way Maylard be pressing Benson, it's the dumbest shit ever. He's basically the typical rich boss. You know, he can do what he wants, say what he wants, ride around in that limousine. I don't even know how he's making so much money off the park. How does the park even generate money? I don't know. Maybe he just owns the park. It's just one of his little landscapes that he has. He has a whole bunch of other real estate. But Maylard he wasn't a nice guy, man. I don't care about for no Maylard, bro. Next, we're gonna put, I think his name's Garrett Bobby Ferguson Jr. That's who he is, Garrett Bobby Ferguson Jr. Bro, this is a knockoff, bro. He's from the episode where they had that big highway and they brought back all the enemies that they faced before, Mordecai and Rigby. Yeah, this guy's a junior, bro. Someone having a son, it's never really better than the original, you know, like Boruto. Yeah, here we have another case of that. Next, we gonna put the damn geese. Don't nobody care for no geese. What I will say is those geese was on time with Mordecai and Rigby. I'm not gonna lie. Matter of fact, the geese don't deserve this. The geese don't deserve it. The geese was low-key putting in some work. They was whooping the shit out of Mordecai and Rigby. And they spun the block on them a couple times. Gave us some good fights with the baby ducks. So I can't even disrespect them like that. No, I will disrespect Quips. That's his name, right? Quips? Zingo? Watch out, bro. You a cornball. For some reason, I forgot her name. We just gonna put Muscle Man girlfriend. I'm bang with Muscle Man, but Starla. That's her name, Starla. Look at how JG drew her. He knew what he was doing, bro. She wasn't meant to be likable. Next, I'm gonna say we're gonna put this Death Kwon Do guy. Holds no weight in the series, bro. He's just there to teach them a few moves. you know, whenever they want to do the Death Quan Do, he might yell in the air. No, that's all he do, he yell. But he doesn't really do none. He's more of a side character than anything else. I think that's it for the D tier. Starting off the C tier, we're gonna put this guy. I think his name, I forgot it. I don't even remember the guy's name. I think his name's Gary or something. He's the computer tech. You know, he's got a robotic arm. He's basically a cyborg from the damn future. Skip's boy. Yeah, he basically helped them with the holiday. Seems like a cool guy. So I'm gonna put him in the C tier. Next, I'm gonna put the big babies here. Yeah, I don't really care for the big babies. At first, the big babies, they hold Skips. They was about to kill Skip. First of all, they were gonna kill him. If you're gonna kill Skips, who is gonna come fight Claude Bane? First of all, I forgot about Claude Bane. Get your ass in D tier. Yeah, I don't care for these guys. I don't really care for what's this guy's name? Garrison? I forget his name. I don't care for him either. He's okay, but you know, I can see why they would have fans. I see why they could be likable, but they're cool to me. They're alright. We're also gonna put this robot here. Hope everyone save room for dessert. Kinda annoying to me, but maybe some kids like them. I don't know. Next we are gonna put Margaret. You hold Mordecai a few too many times. I'm not gonna lie. You know, you see how he acting towards you. He might be lame, but you know what it is, bro. I know y'all remember those first few episodes. He's like, oh, say hi to my boyfriend. Come on, bro. You hold him too many times. He's crying. You know how many problems started because of this girl, bro? Rigby died because of her. Simp boy Mordecai decided to drive to the airport like 6 hours to bring her a sweater, bro. Margaret not likable. Not really. She cool. She got moments, but it's like, bro, if we look at it in the scheme of things, she done a lot of grimy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put the party horse here too. He's a cool guy, but High Five's brothers too could go there. Let's look. Make sure I'm not missing nobody. All right, in the B tier, we're gonna start it off with Death. Death in the B tier is tough. He might, every time someone dies and it's serious, he comes out of nowhere. With Skip's kill Rigby over that arm wrestling match, he came over. He had the Gooner arm of doom, and he arm wrestled Skips for Rigby's life, bro. Really, like, I'm not even gonna play with the Grim Reaper like that. Like, come on, he's in B. He's overall a pretty cool character, pretty solid. I like him. We're gonna put Margaret's dad here. Now, although he didn't have too many moments on the show, that Thanksgiving episode where he rode, like, where he gave him a ride to the Thanksgiving event was super hard to me, bro. That Chopper 6 shit is just tough to me. Next, we're gonna put Eileen here. Eileen's super likable. Definitely more likable than Margaret. She's actually never done anything wrong. I just think these two tiers are for a certain caliber of people, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm gonna also put the Geese. The Geese gave us some good episodes, bro. Gave us some good episodes. Oh, I forgot about Gene. I'm tripping. Gene is in C. I put Gene in C because at first he's not likable. They gave us the prank episodes where they was beating the shit out of them park employees. But eventually he switched up in there and he became an ally. He's okay. He's cool. We're gonna put CJ in this tier too. Although CJ also did some weird-ish. She's definitely not as weird as Margaret. I'm gonna put Party Pete in this tier, bro. Party Pete is really a shark, bro. He's the original shark. He pulled up to the party. He's going from girl to girl, going crazy. Party animal, life of the party. He's a real shark in that water. I'm gonna put Don here too. Give me some sugar. You know everybody bang with Don, bro. I'm gonna put Anti-Pops here. I'm not gonna say much about it because I don't know if you have or have not watched the show. But I'm gonna put Anti-Pops here. And this is where I'm gonna put Garrett Bobby Ferguson, one of the best villains for sure. This is because he's based off of a real person. And the episode he was in was just hella funny. Like, he's literally a floating head and he grows legs. And then he gets pissed off and he blows up and he busts his goo all over everybody, bro.
Thank you for being so dumb.
And we're gonna put the God of Basketball. The main reason I'm putting the God of Basketball in BT is because of his theme song. I know y'all heard it. It's mad hard. Alright, A and S tier. So in A tier, I want to put the Baby Ducks. Bro, the Baby Ducks are super cool. They're basically like mini-me's of Mordecai and Rigby, bro. And then they are literal ducks, but they transform into some big-ass robot giant. Bro, they're so important throughout the series. From the first episode they're in, I think they're in 2 more episodes after that. This episode where they're first introduced, then the second episode where they fight the geese. I think there's a 3rd episode where they fight the geese. And then towards the very end of the series, they link up with Mordecai and Rigby to form like some super soldier robot. So like they're very important throughout the series and they're just super tough to me, bro. I'm gonna put High Five Ghost. High Five Ghost is cool, peoples. Matter of fact, I don't know, bro. High Five Ghost is like cool and all, but I might have to put High Five Ghost at B tier. I'm not gonna lie. You don't really even hear too much from High Five Ghost, really, bro. And if I put High Five Ghost, I can't put Thomas. That Nikolai flip that they did though was super tough. Sorry if you don't know, but I'm also gonna put Can I can't do that, bro. I think that's it for the A tier, because everyone after this is literally an icon, bro. Not gonna lie. You know how many memes can be made out of all of these guys? Like, you need Benson, bro. The boss that's always yelling at you. He used to get tight. He had a few crash out moments, bro. Mordecai, come on, one of the main characters, bro. Simp ass Mordecai. You know, he's lazy, but he's slightly less lazier than Rigby. So where Rigby lacks, that's where he has his strength. Wherever Rigby lacks, he's the strength. But he's still not shit. Like, he's still a loser, bro. You know, he's our loser, our favorite loser. You know, Muscle Man, bro. Muscle Man might be the funniest nigga in this entire show, I'm not gonna lie. Call him Muscle Man, but he's a fat guy. But he really swole though, for real. He say the most out of pocket shit, bro. My mom. Get a tasty lick. I don't know. Titties be flopping everywhere, bro. You know how many memes have been made about Muscle Man, bro? And he has the funniest voice in the whole show. Pop's got his big ass head. He's the most innocent character of the entire show, bro. If there was a spectrum where we go from kind to evil, he's literally on this side of the spectrum when it comes to like peace and kindness. You know, he's literally, y'all see that towards the end of the series. Skips has been alive for 400 years, bro. Skips is the realest nigga. Skips always knows what's going on, bro. He's seen it all. You don't have Skips in this show, everybody's dead. Every episode, you literally need Skips to tell you what to do, bro. Rigby might be the laziest, bro. I don't know what's wrong with this guy, bro. He always find an excuse out of doing his work, bro. But the way he goes about it, bro, that made me die a few times, bro. They said no playing football in the house. This guy, he looks Mordecai in the eye and say, no, he didn't say nothing about phone football. Benson sends him to go get a grilled cheese sandwich. He gets the sandwich and he eats it with Mordecai. Mordecai don't know that. Mordecai thinking Rigby bought the sandwich. The bag say Benson name on it. Benson literally asked him, if you thought it was yours, why does it have my name on it? This nigga looked him dead in his eye.
It's supposed to say Rigby, but they misspelled my name wrong.
These are icons right here. Obviously, these are like the main characters, but not all the main characters. Like, High Five Ghost lives in the house, bro. You know, everybody's list might not be the same. Some people might have Pops here. Pops has too much impact in the show to put down here, bro. Or likability. I like all of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I like them. They have to be at the top of your list. Everybody else down here, they could go wherever. Ain't that crazy? I only got one group in the A tier. These baby ducks are actually super important. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree with any of the placements I made here, bro, in the comment section down below. Regular Show is my favorite cartoon of all time, bro. Let me know what some of your favorite cartoons are of all time, bro, so I can check them out. Why not? If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button to support the channel. Hit that notification bell to get all my news uploads. And of course, share the video with your friends, bro. Why not? Jalen Grande. I'll see you guys later, man. I'm out.
Every crime except rape.
Into my savage like I'm out the egg. We caught a body and still beat the case. Moving too slowly, they switch up the pace.